afternoon, everyone. This is Mike and Julie from Adventures Over 60, and we hope you're having a great day. We're putting together a couple of YouTubes just to share with you all what we do for our preparation, both physical, mental preparation, and financial preparation. And today it's physical. So to start with that, I had a conversation one time with Bill Irwin. And of course, my question to him was, what did you do to get ready for the Appalachian Trail as far as physically getting in shape? And he said, yeah, he went to the gym and he walked and he did as much as he could. But he said, you know, nothing really prepares you for the Appalachian Trail like hiking the Appalachian Trail. And we've heard that a few times as well. Some people even say you can go, you know, couch to trail. Well, Julie and I are not willing to do that. So we're going to try to do some things to get into some shape. I'm not saying it's all-star shape before we start, but certainly we're not going couch to trail. So in this past month, we actually haven't been out hiking as much. Julie's not been feeling well, but is feeling better today. And it's been hunting season here in Maine. And so we don't really go out into the woods when that happens. However, I've been doing a lot of deer hunting. So I have still haven't been hiking, but I've been out in the woods, climbing mountains, and staying active. Today, Julie's going to go hiking a little later. But the point is, I think that for us, it's, and we've heard one of my doctors say this, is that we are made to move. Bodies are made to move. So the first thing we do in our preparation is just try to stay active. But even when we're home, there's things that we can do to strengthen our muscles in our legs primarily. Julie and I do squats in the morning and just all kinds of other workouts. You know, you can do those things. Today, as I said before, Julie's going to go hiking a little bit for a few miles. I'm not going hiking. As you can see, I don't have hiking boots on, I have waders. So today's Sunday. In Maine, there's no hunting on Sundays, so we can go into the woods and don't have to worry about it. Brinkley, Brink, come here, up. So this is an opportunity for Brinkley and I to go do some scouting and preparation on our duck blind. Brinkley loves to go duck hunting almost as much as I do. So today, as I said, I have waders on. I'm going into the marsh. Julie's going onto the trail. But my point is, as I said before, is that we think one of the best things you can do for preparation is to stay active.
Hi. So as you can see, it started to rain. I hope Mike didn't get too wet while he was out with the dog. For me to get physically ready for the AT meant going back to the doctor and my physical therapist. A couple of years ago, I broke my knee and I wanted to be sure that it was going to be strong enough to hike this trail. They assured me I would be good to go, and my PT gave me several new exercises that I can do while I am getting ready for the trail. So this summer, Mike and I did a lot of walking. We did a lot of hiking around here. We kayak quite a bit. Love to get out there and see the loons on the lake. Mike did quite a bit of fly fishing, so he's always outside. In the fall, we did quite a bit of hiking as well. We went over to Vermont, hiked pieces of the Long Trail. We got up to the Adirondacks again and hiked our favorite Blue Mountain, and then we tried a new one called Coney Mountain. Columbus Day weekend, we went up to Munson, Maine, where the 100-mile wilderness begins, and we spent time a little bit on the trail. We actually put our feet on the 100-mile wilderness. That was pretty cool. We got to interview Poet of Shaw's Hiker Hostel. He and his wife, Hippie Chick, own the hostel, and they were kind enough to let us interview him for a few minutes before he went out to make a shuttle run, and that video will be coming up in the future. We know that we will have to develop trail legs like everybody else does. The first 2 weeks of the trail is what they say. You develop your trail legs, and that'll be down in Georgia for us. But because we're 60 and we're just cautious, we want to prepare as much as we possibly can for the trail in advance of putting our foot on it. So that's what we've been doing for the last several months. Walking, hiking, kayaking, fishing, working out in the morning, doing a lot of squats, as Mike said. Everything that we can to get ready for the trail. So thanks a lot for watching. I'm gonna get going with my walk before it really starts pouring, but it's a good way to test out rain gear. And today we're at Bradbury State Park in Freeport, Maine. We wanted to continue the conversation about how we are training physically for the AT. But before we do, we just want to give a big shout out to all the class of 2022. Many of you we have been watching on your YouTube videos and we're so impressed. Particularly, we've been following Hiking with Whiskers and the Gallivanting Hikers and Stan the Man. And I tell you, you are crushing it with the number of miles that you are getting in. Testing all your gear out, seeing what works, seeing what doesn't work. We're very impressed with all of you.
So it's December 1st. It's not a lot of snow, if any, and it's mid 40s, kind of windy, and we know the snow is coming. One of the things that we like to do when snow comes, and we could get 20 inches in a pop sometimes here in Maine, is we like to go snowshoeing. Snowshoeing, cross-country skiing, those are opportunities to get outside, stay in shape, enjoy the outdoors. You know, that might not be much of an issue for those of you living in the South, but for us in the Northeast, it's something that we deal with and we enjoy. The other thing I was thinking the other day, there are a lot of municipalities and towns around that will keep walking areas open throughout the winter. And many of them have blacktop surfaces, but at least you can get out and you can walk, you can put your pack on, you can try out some things. Today, for example, as Julie said, it's about mid 40s, but it's really windy and a little cold here. And I'm wondering if this mid layer is going to be good enough for me on the trail. We're going to have days like this in the trail, I hope. I'm sure we will. February and March, April. But this is a good opportunity to see if I need a warmer mid layer. I do have my base layer on. I got my puffy in my pack too as well, just to make sure. But this is an opportunity, as I said, to try out some things. I know Julie's got some leggings on today. Is that underneath her hiking pants? And she'll see if that's, you know, appropriate for this weather temperature. But, you know, we get a chance to do some of this by getting outdoors. Now, we know we won't have everything figured out. We'll learn as we go, but we do like to take care of as many things as possible. You know, and it's fun. It's fun to get outside. You know, the last thing I thought about as I was just coming on over here with my pack is stretching. Stretching is a big part of getting ready. Yesterday, my workout, I'm feeling it today. So to stretch before a hike, even during a hike, and then certainly after a hike is really important. We really didn't have to do that too much when we were in our 20s. In our 60s, we do. Oh, hi. Just taking care of some physical preparations.